Imagine waking up one day, checking your bank account, and realizing you've lost millions of dollars over the course of your life, not because of bad luck, but because of a series of small, avoidable mistakes you made along the way. Sounds crazy, right? Well, believe it or not, this happens every day to people just like you. Today, we're diving into the money mistakes that could be silently costing you millions. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to avoid them and keep your finances on track. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something that could change your financial future: money mistakes. But these aren't just any mistakes. We're talking about the kinds that pile up over time and cost you millions, whether you realize it or not. The good news: once you know what these mistakes are, you can easily avoid them. So, grab a pen and paper, or just listen closely, because I'm going to break down the most common money mistakes that you might be making, how they happen, and most importantly, how to fix them. The first mistake that costs people millions is one that sounds so simple, but it's incredibly powerful: not investing early enough. We all know the importance of saving, but saving alone isn't enough to grow your wealth. The key to becoming financially independent is investing, and the earlier you start, the more you'll benefit from the magic of compound interest. Let me give you an example. If you invest $100 every month at the age of 25, assuming an average annual return of 8%, by the time you're 65, you'll have over $450,000. But if you wait until you're 35 to start, you'll only have about $200,000. That's a $250,000 difference. So, don't wait. Start investing now, even if it's a small amount. Next up, not having a budget or ignoring your budget completely. Now, I know this one sounds boring, but hear me out. Without a clear budget, it's too easy to let money slip through your fingers. You might not even notice that you're overspending on things that don't add value to your life. These small leaks can add up fast. Here's an example. If you're spending $200 a month on food delivery or subscriptions you rarely use, that's $2,400 a year. Multiply that by 10 years, and you're looking at a waste of $24,000, money that could have gone towards investments or savings. So, create a simple budget, track your spending. It doesn't need to be complicated. You just need to be aware of where your money is going. One of the biggest financial blunders I see is not having an emergency fund. Life happens. Unexpected medical bills, car repairs, or even losing your job can throw a huge wrench in your financial stability. Without an emergency fund, you're forced to rely on credit cards or loans, which means you're paying interest, and that adds up fast. Here's the thing: aim to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up in a liquid account that you can easily access. Financial stability. Without an emergency fund, you're forced to rely on credit cards or loans, which means you're paying interest, and that adds up fast. Here's the thing: aim to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up in a liquid account that you can easily access. Even though this won't make you a millionaire on its own, it's the foundation of financial security that prevents you from making panic decisions when life throws you a curveball. Debt is another tricky area. Let me be clear, not all debt is bad, but avoiding all debt entirely can also be a costly mistake. Let's say you have an excellent credit score, but you refuse to take on any debt, even for things that could increase your wealth, like buying property or investing in education. You could be missing out on opportunities to leverage debt to your advantage. The key is to manage your debt wisely, especially good debt that helps you build assets, like a mortgage or a student loan that will increase your earning potential. Not all debt is created equal, but using the right kind of debt strategically can help you build wealth faster. This one is super important: putting all your money into one investment. Whether it's a single stock, real estate, or any other asset class, putting all your eggs in one basket is risky. Let's take the 2008 financial crisis as an example. People who had all their money tied up in real estate saw their net worth plummet in a matter of months. Diversifying your investments across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative investments can help reduce risk and increase your returns in the long run. Remember, the more diversified your investments, the less likely you are to lose everything if one market crashes. The last mistake that's costing people millions is not thinking long term. So many of us get caught up in the short-term hustle, trying to make money fast, or following the latest financial trend, but true wealth is built over decades, not days. Wealthy people are patient. They focus on long-term goals, even if it means sacrificing short-term pleasures. Ask yourself, what does your future self want? What's the financial? Your future self want? What's the financial legacy you want to leave behind? Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay focused on long-term investments and let time work in your favor. There you have it, to 6 money mistakes that are costing you millions. But the best part is, they're all avoidable. Start investing early. Create a budget. Build an emergency fund. Manage your debt wisely. Diversify your investments and think long-term. If you can master these principles, you'll be setting yourself up for a future that's not only financially secure, but filled with opportunities.